Match day -1 and how the day transpired. India came for their practice session at 9:30 a.m. For the next 2.5 hours out of 3 hours, the practice was pretty intense. First there was some fielding drills. Jasprit Bumrah went full tilt on one of the side pitches at Narendra Modi Stadium. Nitish Reddy also bowled a bit, and at the adjacent nets area, everyone went through their paces. The big question, as the test match is about to get underway, India versus West Indies from Thursday, what is going to be India's playing 11? Now, the big question here is whether Kuldeep Yadav would play or not. Shubman Gill came at the pre-match press conference, and this correspondent asked him whether, given the conditions, a green pitch and also the overhead conditions, whether he would be tempted to play a third seamer. Shubman Gill said yes. Given the weather conditions, given the pitch conditions, we might be tempted to play a third seamer. Then again, the fact of the matter is that he kept his cards closed, saying that for the playing 11, you have to wait until tomorrow. The next question, it was my question also, the next question was whether Kuldeep Yadav would play or not. Actually, I clubbed the two questions together, and Shubman said, you have to wait until tomorrow to know our playing 11. Now, overhead conditions and pitch conditions put Kuldeep Yadav on thin ice in the sense playing 11 wise, because if India are choosing for some extra cushion as far as their batting is concerned, it is very likely Nitish Reddy might play. If Nitish Reddy plays, there is still a chance that Kuldeep Yadav can be the third spinner. You cannot take Kuldeep Yadav you cannot say that it's just three spinners on a green top. No, it's not like that. It's not a case in isolation. It's about two specialist spin bowling all-rounders, Ravindra Jadeja and Washington Sundar, and then Kuldeep is a specialist spinner. That is an option. If India go with Prashit Krishna, that might queer Kuldeep Yadav's pitch, given that you cannot play Kuldeep Yadav and Prashit Krishna, or rather, it is very unlikely that India will play Prashit Krishna and Kuldeep Yadav together, given that might upset their batting template. Going for the batting depth. Then again, do you need batting depth up to number 9 against a side like West Indies, against England or Australia? It is fine. Another interesting fact that emerged from Shubman Gill's press conference is that India have changed their workload management template for Jasprit Bumrah. Jasprit Bumrah went to England with the precondition that he will play only 3 test matches. So out of 5 tests, he turned up in 3, and it was pre-decided. And Gautam Gambhir, the head coach, had said after the test match in Leeds that the results will not decide Bumrah's selection, irrespective of what was the score line. Bumrah was always going to play 3 test matches. Here, Shubman Gill said nothing is pre-decided. We will we'll assess his workload on a match-to-match basis. It is not only for Bumrah, for the other fast bowlers also, that their workload would be assessed on a match-to-match basis. And after that, how many overs they bowl in a test match, how many days the test match lasts, and accordingly, they will take a call. So it is a clear departure from what the thought process was for the England series and what it is now. Now, for Shubman Gill, for the players who are part of the Asia Cup squad, it's a very short turnaround time. Shubman Gill, Jasprit Bumrah, Akshar Patel and Kuldeep Yadav were in the Asia Cup squad. From the batting point of view, Shubman Gill, the turnaround time is from the shortest format to Test cricket. And Shubman Gill admitted that it is a big challenge in terms from coming from T20 to Test cricket, because you, more than anything else, you have to make that mental adjustment. Mental adjustment is very, very necessary, because technique is different in Test cricket. I mean, the entire thing, the way you plan your innings, everything is different. The shots you play, I mean, the way you approach the game is completely different. So preparation is also different. So Shubman Gill spoke about that how it is a challenge for anyone, especially from a batting point of view, how it is a challenge to make this turnaround, I mean, given that short turnaround time, to make the switch from T20 to Test cricket. That is another thing. Another thing is that it is an embarrassment of riches for the Indian team. Now, you can, if you play Kuldeep, you sit out Akshar. So it is a tough job for a captain, given that, I mean, you have so many quality players, so many match winners, and it's not easy to say, it's not easy to go to anyone and say, no, you are sitting out. And they are top performers, champion players. The Shubman Gill's first test assignment as captain was in England. This is for the first time he would be captaining India at home. He plays for Gujarat Titans in the IPL. And that question was raised. That he plays for IPL, so he knows the conditions. But then again, as he said, that is T20 cricket. And the last time he played here, it was a black soil pitch. Now it is a red soil pitch. So it is entirely different. And one final thing, there is a chance, it is not confirmed yet, there is a chance that the players who will not be picked in the playing 11 might be released for the India A versus Australia A limited over series. That is, I mean, there is, the powers that be, the selectors are thinking like that. No decision has been taken yet. Gill was asked that question at the press conference. He chose to be non-committal, but these players, suppose for Nitish Kumar Reddy, if he doesn't play, and if he goes on, he has been out of cricket for a while. So if he goes on and plays for India A, that will give him some much needed game time ahead of the white ball series in Australia. But for that, once again, nothing has been decided. Maybe a call would be taken after the toss, after the playing 11 it is decided tomorrow. For now, I mean, there is a question mark over a couple of places as far as India's playing 11 is concerned. But the first is, on that note, Shamik Chakrabarty signing off from Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad on behalf of Revsportz.